Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
Alright, we're gonna safer sim. Alright. We're just gonna play all offense.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I gotta say, if it's gonna be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 36 yards on the punt with no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. Leading him out in his 2nd season from Oklahoma by way of Alabama, it's Jalen Hurts.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season.
Good stop, D.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Yeah, got him jumping.
Down carry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And that's about the easiest decline call you'll ever have right there.
Well, it leads me to one of my pet peeves, and maybe peeves is too strong of a word. But if you're going to jump off sides, finish the play. Make sure the play ends. Don't jump off sides and stop.
Hold on. That's gonna get annoying.
Menu narration option is set to off. Menu narration option is set to off.
Okay.
As you see the net result here, if you go ahead and finish the play, you don't give up that type of yardage.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A handoff to Fournette. Into the secondary again. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Leonard Fournette
another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big...
Oh, boy.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for...
What'd they do? Oh, Mixon rated in 5 yards. Okay.
This drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. And this one quickly to Lamb. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Now Mahomes. And that falls to the ground.
Come on, Zay.
A nice job of bodying him.
Come on, Zay. Yeah, catch that shit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
The fuck was that, CD?
About coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give it biggest.
With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over.
Still got to win.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
What a day for Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. He's over 40 yards.
Come on, defense. There you go.
So we are in the final
right,
minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's taken in by Duvernay. And some space here. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field.
Let's go.
So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball,
Oh, I hit the wrong one.
they like
Damn
to
it.
collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So instead of trailing into the lockers, they grab the lead with the clock reading all zeros before intermission.
I would love to go into the locker room with them, because right now they're riding a nice wave, aren't they? They're feeling good about it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Mahomes. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A good return there, 17 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Miami set to take over. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you.
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They begin with a run by Fournette. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, he puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Fournette on the toss to the right. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 81 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Watch this, watch this, watch this. Where are you going? Okay, alright. Don't tell nobody, but we're going to CD.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
I like running this place.
Wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Oh, he'll want that.
Hold on to the ball.
He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Why are we not holding on to the ball, guys?
Thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Returnable here for Callaway. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. Miami's offense set and ready to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Man open, here is Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Here's a give to Fournette. Running right through him. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a 1st down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Leonard Fournette, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers.
No.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
No. Fuck.
Picked off at the 36. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Oh, shit.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took on that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats.
On first down, Mahomes.
And this is
Why are you going to move up?
Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Here's second and 10.
Come on, CD, get open.
Now here's Mahomes.
That is
Attaboy.
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 And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Now whistles here before the snap, but it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. And they'll try again here, first and goal after the false start. To throw, it's Mahomes.
They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. Second and goal now in a one-score game. Stopped short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Mahomes.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Patrick Mahomes punching it in from a yard away. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away some.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll run it again with Fournette. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Fournette. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Leonard Fournette sending his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are going to add on.
Welcome back, Leonard Fournette.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are.
So the Steelers going to survive and advance as we say so long, everybody.
Oh, they have way more passing yards than we do. So the Steelers advance. Barely. Barely. That was, let's check out the stats. Mahomes, 9 for 22. Not the best game. 195 yards and a touchdown and interception. Rushing, Fournette, 20. He had 130 yards off 20 attempts with 3 touchdowns. Mahomes ran it once for a yard and a touchdown. Leonard Fournette had 2 receptions for 7 yards. CeeDee Lamb had 2 receptions for 32 yards. Sammy Watkins had 2 receptions for 80 yards and a touchdown. Zay Jones had 2 for 28, and Herndon had 1 for 48. Matthew had the most tackles with 9. White had 8. Stokes had 5. Grant had 5. Farrell had 4. Abdullari had 4, and Wolf had 4. Abdullari had 2 sacks. Wolf had 2 sacks. And Farrell had 2 sacks. Nobody had interceptions, I don't think. Okay. If you missed it, here's the scoring summary. First quarter. Fournette broke off a 20-yard run for a touchdown. Put us up 7-0. Dolphins went down the field. Miami Mixon ran in 5 yards, tied it up 7-7. Then Sly hit a field goal, 21-yard field goal, put them up 10-7. And then Mahomes threw a 58-yard bullet to Sammy Watkins for a touchdown. Put us up 14-10. That was in the second quarter. Alright, and then everything just went to fucking shit in the fourth quarter. No scoring in the third quarter. That was crazy. Fourth quarter, Fournette, 1-yard run. Put us up 21-10, I believe. Yeah. And then Mixon ran it in 1 yard for Miami. And it was like 21-17. I think they actually went for 2. Did they go for a 2-point? Oh, that was the 2-point. Okay. So, yeah. So, Hurts threw a 3-yard pass to Davis. And Mixon ran in for a 2-point. Mahomes ran in 1 yard. Fournette ran in 10 yards. And then Hurts threw a 4-yard pass to Reynolds at the end of the game. Yeah, that's the end of that game. I'll see you at the next stream.